All right. Hi, it's Dr. Guthrie. I'm here with Cheryl. You say hi.
Hi.
So, how long have you been on the weight loss program?
I think about 4.5 months, I think roughly, something like that.
And how much weight have you lost?
I think about 50 pounds.
50 pounds. Now, you went from we're checking the numbers here, 39.2% body fat to 22.6% body fat. Um, Muscle mass stayed about the same, which is incredible because that's what we focus on is keeping the muscle and burning the fat. Okay. What are some of the health changes that you noticed?
I just feel better. Overall, I just feel better. I have ulcerative colitis. My colon is happy, and when
Yeah.
it's happy, I'm happy. I just feel well. I just
Yeah.
having the excess weight is hard. It's hard to get up and down stairs. It's hard to do anything.
Yeah.
I just feel good.
Ulcerative colitis is an inflammatory
Yep.
process, and when you eat the wrong foods, it doesn't take much of the wrong foods to cause a flare up, and it's debilitating.
Yep.
Now that you are 50 pounds lighter, what are some of the things that you're doing? You just mentioned that you walked yesterday. How many miles?
Well, one day this week I walked over 18 miles, or no, 13.8 miles.
That's
So that
amazing.
was a lot. But I've been walking. Yesterday I think I did 6 miles. I've been walking 6 to 8 miles a day,
Beautiful.
and I have no problem doing that.
That's
And
fantastic.
I feel better doing it. I walk in the pool like my pickleball I think is better.
Yeah.
I'm just everything moves easier.
Absolutely. And when you get that inflammation out and then also you get that weight off of your frame, it
Yep.
takes the pressure off your joints, allows you
Yep.
to move better.
Oh, my knees are so much better. I've been having so much trouble. I've been getting injections in my knees, but even my knees, when I'm walking around, my knees are just better. Going up
Yeah.
and down stairs, just better. Just feel better.
We do have your visceral fat rating was at an 11, so 12 and above is considered high. So you were on the border, the cusp. Now your visceral fat rating went down to a 5, which is well within the normal limits. You're doing amazing. Visceral fat is the deep fat that surrounds your vital organs. So, what our program does is we don't just look at the pounds on the scale. We look at all the other metrics because we want to make sure we not only get the weight off, we burn fat and get you as healthy as possible.
Yep.
Okay. What would you say to somebody who was maybe skeptical because they've tried other programs out there? I have a lot of people that say, I'm skeptical because I tried everything. What would you say to somebody who was
I
skeptical?
probably would say nobody, in my opinion, could possibly have been more skeptical than I was. I've been having problems since '96 with weight gain after having a lot of medication, prednisone, for my colon. I was on massive amounts and I gained 70 pounds in 7 months. And ever since then, I've been trying to get the weight off. I've done literally everything and it just wouldn't come off. And I've been to countless doctors, and many have been very dismissive.
Mhm.
And one of them actually told me sometimes you eat and you don't think and you don't even know you're eating. So I said, well, is that like sleepwalking?
Yeah.
And that was dismissive and insulting because I know what I eat and I knew it wasn't eating very much. And the only way I could lose weight was by exercising like 3 hours a day. And that's what I did last year, but I was only losing 1 pound a week. And I was exercising 3 hours a day and eating very little. And this time, it's just falling. It just feels like it's falling off. It feels like a miracle.
Yeah, it's because we
And that sounds dramatic.
No, but we're fixing your body's chemistry,
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
body can do amazing things when you give it what it needs and you fix the chemistry.
Yes.
You get the chemistry right, the body
Yeah.
does exactly what it needs to do,
Yes,
and
and
it
it
does
is.
amazing things.
It does. And even before I started the walking, like I'm walking now, but even before that, it was falling off and I wasn't doing anything
Right.
except my regular stuff.
Hmm.
And so now I'm losing weight, so much faster than I did last year. And I'm not doing anything. And it's
Yeah.
extremely easy, extremely. In fact, I've had trouble getting all the food
And
in.
that's the thing I always like to tell everybody is everybody thinks that you have to crash diet,
Yeah.
but you have to eat to
Yeah.
lose. You
Yeah.
got to eat the right foods in the right combination
Yeah.
to really boost that metabolism to get your body burning fat.
Yeah.
So it's the opposite of what we were brainwashed to think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes. So I'm eating, feel like always like I'm eating too much because
Yeah.
I'm always full.
Right.
My husband's always saying, you're always saying you're full because I am.
Yeah.
I'm always full.
because when you eat the right foods and you get nourished, that area of the brain says, okay, we're
Yeah.
good, we're full.
Yeah.
It's when you're eating the wrong foods and you're not getting the proper nourishment.
Yeah.
Half an hour later, even though you had a huge helping of food, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm hungry. You're craving. So that's another thing that the cravings subside.
And I think one of the real beneficial points, points for me is that even when I'm done, I still would like to lose another 10 pounds. But any diet I've ever been on in the past, I could lose weight, but it was always difficult, but it would come right back. And it wasn't what I was doing, it wasn't something I could sustain.
Yeah.
But with this, I've told my husband, I said, if I had to eat this diet the rest of my life to maintain this weight, I would do it in a heartbeat. Because it's easy and I don't mind it.
And
I
it's
like
good
the
food.
It's good food. It's
healthy
really, really
food,
good food. And so I like it. So I know now that even if I did, for some reason, gain some weight back, if I had to be inactive again for a period of time or something, I know that I could go back to this and I could just
And you have the tools
again.
to do it.
Because my metabolism, I truly believe, has been fixed. The metabolism issues I had have been fixed. So now it's just a matter of maintaining this. And if I gain a little bit because I'm bad, I would just go back to eating.
You got the tools to get back on track.
Exactly. So I just feel like this is the first time in my life that I've ever felt that this is a permanent change.
Yeah.
That I'm not ever, of course I'm old, not a lot of years left, but
You got a lot of life left.
For a lot of my years, I truly believe that I will stay at this weight or less.
Yeah.
And I'm confident of that.
You're doing amazing. We're super proud of you here. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. All right.